I have spent the entire year waiting for this moment to bring you Thai's 2024 wrapped from plate to post foodie edition. Where do we start from? Well, I have dedicated. So I think first off, I have dedicated this year, or I dedicated most of this year to finding the best spots for Amala. But let's start. So, on paper, I have visited a total of 112 spots. It was more than this, but at least based on the posts I have published and reels I have edited and places I went to, the count is 112. Okay? And yes, you can see that, January I did 32, 23, 19, and then, life began to life, and then, kind of like slowed down, Okay? Okay. And so these were the locations I covered. Lekki, Surulere, Ikoyi, Yaba, other places, VI. So I kind of like, I believe I did a good mix of mainland and island. I tried to balance it out because every time I do reviews on the island, mainlanders are saying, nothing for us. So hopefully 1025 will do better. And then here I tried to kind of like show like places I visited. So it was a mix of like restaurants, bookers, street food. So yeah, you can see the pie chart, right? So it was a good balance, I would say, because I was trying to find the best Amala in Lagos, and all the Amala highlights are in my stories. Okay, and then no surprises, my most ordered meal this year was abula. I had the ones in dingy places, I had the ones in fancy places, I had the ones where I didn't even know I would go as far as I get this Amala. So I hereby crown myself the Amala Queen. Yes, I gave myself that title. So no surprises here. Most ordered meal this year was Amala. Yeah. And then places I revisited, like I went to a whole lot. I did the Bodega a whole lot. What did I like about the Bodega? They have great ambience, they have excellent customer service, and I absolutely always enjoyed my meal. I think at some point I was doing Bodega at least once or twice a week. A lot of the reviews didn't even make it, they just didn't make it. I would have meetings there, whatever, but I feel like I visited the Bodega a whole lot. The other place I visited a whole lot as well was Crust Cafe. So there are two things I like to order from Crust Cafe: the prawn tacos, I think that's what it's called, or prawn tempura tacos, and their green cake. Green cake is a smoothie. I don't know. Once I just have those two things, I'm okay. And for some reason, if consistent with the restaurants, it's Crust Cafe. Even in terms of like employees, it's been the same employees I saw in January that I was still seeing in December. So honestly, well done. And what did I like about Crust Cafe? It's a chill spot. You can walk from there if you want. I also enjoyed my meal, and I really think the space is cute. It's small, but it's cute. It's okay. It does the work. Next up, this is what I would call like the worst restaurant of the year, and this happened like late in the year, because for a place that has sister restaurants and is not, I don't think, whoever the owners are, I don't think they are newbies to this industry. It was very disappointing. The review is at least 10 or 9 minutes long. And, Damien and I did this review. And honestly, we just never thought we would go back. I said I wanted to even try the Amala from their sister restaurant, which I have done, but I haven't shared that. I'll probably share that sometime soon. But again, this was like the worst for me. And you can see the full review on Instagram. Not going to go into that and why it was the worst. Anywho's, These are the places I would say are like my top 5 recommended spots for the year. I would say Sura Lagos. I feel like it's dreamy. It's right now it's like the highest point in terms of dining, like sky high dining ish. You can see the Lagos, whatever I want to call it. But I mean, I've been there and I like it. The second place I would say is Nest Lagos. So Nest Lagos is one place that surprised me. I went to Nest Lagos in March, and I think Chef Alex had told me about the Amala because I had gone somewhere for Amala and he had like commented and I was like, you should try this place. And then I went. I think I posted the review late. And at that time the price had now changed from like, was it 12.5 to 14.5, and now I think it's somewhere around 16 or 18. Honestly, I don't know, but the price jump has been crazy since when I visited. But at least for the Amala, I found it to be good, and a lot of people went there because of my review. A lot of people, they were always sending me, at least in a week I'd get like 10 DMs saying, I went to Nest, and I think out of all the people that went to Nest, maybe 2 or 3 came back and were not really good. And for me, I don't know why you would have a unique selling product and you begin to mess it up. But hopefully they fixed up and hopefully it remains consistent. Again, guys, me too, I'm just a diner. So when you send me complaints, there's really nothing I can do, because at the time I went, it was great. And if by the time you now went, it wasn't great, honestly, there's not much. Just make sure you just complain to the right people when you go and dine. Anyways, next place was Mood Lagos. I really enjoyed this place as well. They have really nice burgers. What else have I had from there? The cocktails too are really nice. I think I had their Amala when I went, and other things which were okay. I thought it was good. Then Blacks and Coopers. This one just literally opened this month, and boy oh boy, I'm about to rinse this spot. It's so good, it made it to my top 5 for the year. And this is a new entrance in this space. I mean, go and check it out. I'm not going to say too much. I would probably post the review after you see this video, because right now, I mean, today is like almost the last of the year and I'm trying to get this out, And next place is Nowhere Lagos. Nowhere, I think I've been to twice. And I still want to explore a few things on the menu. But from the little things I've had, I like it. So these, I would say, are like my top 5 recommended spots for the year. Last year I think I did a whole like maybe 10 or 15, my best, my whatever. I don't have energy. But again, I have done a couple of lists that you can go and check out on my feed. Like, there's just so much on the websites, foodielagos.com. You see a lot of things there. What do I have here? And I think out of all the places I went to this year, I would say like the most expensive, and these are places I've gone to, so I'm not talking about places that I haven't been to. Most expensive of all of them, I think the most expensive of them was Sora, and then the least expensive of them was Locale. So Locale is also a new entrance in the restaurant space that I'm kind of watching, and I really hope things stay good. They have some things they need to work on, but I'll be bringing you a detailed review of that as well. Okay. And this year I also went to London, I went to the UK, I went to Oxford, I went to Borough Market, I did part 1 and part 2 with my friend Adana. Hey girl. And honestly, it was such an amazing adventure. I spent time in the UK this year, and I'm not even done sharing all the content, but I would share that. So I mean, these are places I went to. I went to Borough Market. This is what I ate. There's a full reel. There are 2 full reels on what I ate in Borough Market. I'm not going to sit down and take you through everything. I also went to Oxford. I was there in Oxford a little bit. I tried out a lot of places as well. I also did like what to do in Oxford, top 10 things, top 12 things. You can also check out my YouTube video. I also, kind of like went into detail and showed a lot more than like 1 minute, 2 minutes on YouTube. So please, if you're watching this, just go to YouTube now, subscribe /Foodie in Lagos. My handles are the same everywhere, and then watch the videos. So yes, I went to Oxford, I went to London, and then this is some more things I ate in London. I went to Cedric Brole. Oh my god. I also went to Chishuru. Chishuru is, I think, the chef is the only Black female Michelin-Star chef. Honestly, I haven't put out that review because of laziness, one. Number two, I don't think I can collapse the experience into 90 seconds. So when I do post it, guys, it is what it is. If it's 15 minutes, bro. I mean, because it was such an amazing experience. That isn't in here because I tried to just focus on what had been published. But I did do shishuru, I did cedric brulee, I did say Japanese pancakes. I think these are all on the feed. Cedric brulee I really liked. Everything was really sweet. I like that all the calorie information was there. You know, even just talking about it now, like those are like the crunchiest almonds I have ever had in my life. Like, oh gosh. Anyways, so yes, London, Oxford, the UK. You know what I had, what I ate. Now, I would say in terms of like how, you know, the different platforms that I'm on has grown. This is just like a little snapshot. So I had seen someone post this on Threads, like basically just like record where your stats are, and you know, end of the year basically come and update it and see how you've grown. I would say at least Instagram, we grew quite well on Instagram. And I mean, slow and steady is fine. But I'm thankful for all 60,100 and something of you following me here on Instagram. So thank you for sticking around and engaging and sharing. And I mean, encouraging me. It's not easy to put out quality content all the time. I do spend a lot of money to bring all this content your way. So I mean, brands, let's talk 2025. Let's make some money. Okay. YouTube. Oh yes, I took YouTube more seriously this year. I felt like I had always just been procrastinating, and when I see everybody else doing YouTube, I'm just like, oh, can I do this? Eventually got monetized on YouTube. Yes, I finally got the 4,000 watch hours. And now I have about 3,109 subscribers on YouTube, which is not easy. Like, that's like the hardest platform to grow on. Oh my god. And then TikTok, I would say TikTok was here or there. I didn't really take it as seriously this year, but we did get some growth. Threads, I went from about 6,000 threaders to 10,000 threaders. So I'll say that's wonderful and that's great. Twitter is a platform that I don't even like. I don't know. I don't like toxicity. Like, I just find Twitter very toxic. So a lot of times Twitter, I just reshare my stuff. So my friends are tired of me. I can come like a week after and start asking questions like, oh, what happened here? What happened here? And they're like, oh. So Twitter, I'm hardly ever there. But somehow with me hardly being there, we had some followers from 2006 to 2007 progress, right? And then on Facebook, we had like the most explosive growth. On Facebook, it literally went from, I think, 600 followers to about I think it was 10,000 in the space of like 2 weeks. Like, I was really confused how that happened. So I don't know, but right now we're about 11,800 Facebook followers, subscribers. So I think that's good. And then on Pinterest, I don't know, I just have this here for having sake because I don't really know how Pinterest works. If anybody knows and wants to give me tips, please feel free to share. But on Pinterest, I just thought, like, since I was sharing all the platforms that I had kind of like done a snapshot of where I was in terms of like growth and metrics, I thought, yeah, I might as well, put this out there. So that's about 107 to 116. And yeah. Thank you, foodies, and see you same time next year.